As you guys know from the our Facebook page, our tank cracked in Ipupha Falls, and we decided to come back to Kamanjab and then go to Swakopmund to have it fixed. So this portion shows the road from Kamanjab through Grootberg Pass, Skeleton Coast to Hentiesbaai and then Swakopmund. The track or the road itself wasn't that bad in the start. And then, as you see on the video, from probably about 4 or 5 km from here, it really deteriorated badly. Shit, it was bad. Everywhere we go, we can see the impact of COVID. You see these little stalls on the side. Normally they put himbas or the maras there selling goods, but nobody did. And this whole trip, we haven't seen up to here, we haven't seen a single car, and you will see one car about in this close to Hentiesbaai, you'll see a car for the first time. So really, the COVID impact was quite bad, but it doesn't take away from the lovely scenery we had, the absolute isolation that we had, and the ability to park anywhere, do what we want, nobody's bothering us. It was a great trip. The one reason why we show you this road is, and why we recommend this road as well, is that the absolute, can I say, diversity of plants, colors, it is amazing. You know, it's desert, but the desert is ever changing, from deep reds to savanna, tall grass, elephants, then again back into desert, then sand flats, then salt flats. It is really something to see. You know, it's a must. And as I said in the previous video, you can drive this road with a normal sedan, but as long as it doesn't rain, this is fine. The roads are good. The Kamanjab to Palmwalk was very bad, but it's just rattles. Otherwise, I would say, guys, do it. It's a must. Upcoming is the Springbokwasser gate. We're entering the Skeleton Coast Nature Reserve. You cannot stay away or overnight in this park. So I think this closes at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because that gives you enough time to get to the gate on the other side. So you've got 2 hours to get there if you enter here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The road, really good, bit sandy, but as you will see a little bit further, I'll make some comments on the salt road as well. But again, beautiful sand flats. A lot of we saw some Hentiesbaai as well. Eric's in English. Here we stopped for some photos. This road goes to Grootberg. Grootberg is only available a certain time of the year and with bookings. You can't get in there. permit required. On our way now, we'll start hitting the salt pans. It's a beautiful road. It's like a tar road all the way through. But the one thing is, when you get to Hentiesbaai, you need to wash your car properly, especially the undercarriage, because the salt is everywhere. And now, while we're making this video or this commentary, a couple of months later, we can see the evidence of that salt road. It was really, really horrific. And upcoming is our first car for the whole trip. It's from Kamanjab, coming past us now. You drive along the coast all the way through. Sometimes you're actually below sea level, and you get seepage onto the road. So just be careful that you don't slide off the road to some places, because it is slippery. Here we are actually parking. There's a wreckage, and you can see Linda taking photos. But the wind was howling at this stage. This doesn't sound that bad on the footage, and Linda was freezing her butt off taking photos. Is it nowhere spa and camping? It's fucking spa. There's no Sint. It is nowhere camping, but here we are at nowhere spa. There's no spa whatsoever, we could found, but really a very nice place, very nice fresh water, electricity, although it's by solar panels only. So you get, during the day you can charge your batteries, things like that. It's very exposed to the elements. The sea is right there, you've got the wind howling straight through you. But it's a fisherman's haven, absolutely. Places to clean your fish, things like that. The next day, day 40, we are going to Hentiesbaai, get the truck cleaned, and then on to Swakopmund to get the tank repaired, and as well as the shocks that we, I assume we broke it, or it's just decided it's end of day. We decided to have some lunch. Luckily, this cafe is open and we could get some food, but you're not allowed to sit and eat there. You have to take it away. Very important, when the guys clean your truck, make sure they clean underneath every single nook and cranny, because the salt packs in there, and it's very difficult a month later to try and get it out. I had to replace the winch rope, and we got about a bucket full of salt sand out of the truck as such, and that was eating away on my chassis. So please guys, when you do this, make sure that you take all the sand and dust and salt out of your truck. Swakopmund is a quaint little town, really a must stop, a place where you can buy everything and anything and do your repairs and maintenance. We also had to buy a new pump, and we had to fit it there as well. We found a guy from Gecko, I think it's called Gecko, Linda, and they would then help us to get the tank out, fix it, and then went to Mercedes to get the shocks changed as well. We are driving through the main roads of Swakopmund now to Mercedes, where the guys are tilted the cab to change the shocks, but it was a long process. My goodness, I could have done it in half the time. But anyway, we had the shocks changed and we were happy. We then went to Gecko, and man, did we beg to get this bloody tank out. It's 5 meters long, it's got, it holds 500 liters of water. We drained it, but as you can see, it's still running water, it still contains some water. And here you can see the crack actually, where it's split open. They took it out for us, and about 2 days later we had it back, all welded up and ready to go. But it was a mission to put it back in again. We really had to put it back in again.
We spoiled ourselves with fish from the food trucks at the beach. There's 2 of them. Little bit different way they prepare their fish, but both of them comes highly recommended.
And the one lady actually goes out in the early morning, and she goes and catch it right there on the beach, and then bring it back, and you can have sort of the catch of the day, which is typically cod, prepared for you as fresh as you can get.